much. The show is about to begin. At Opera Nova, we have a formidable team. Our multifaceted director, choreographer Roger Riggle, is critically acclaimed. He uses his special genius to create streamlined productions that are age appropriate without losing any magic. He has been with us since 2011. The next year, in 2012, Miriam Miller appointed the very talented baritone Jose Sassan as artistic director. Jose has made a name for himself both here and abroad. And of course, he created the musical program for us this afternoon. Our pianist this afternoon, Tatiana Luisha. The first two singers performing for us this afternoon, Elise Jenkins and Jenny McGuinness, will collaborate this afternoon. Soprano meets mezzo in Jacques Offenbach's Tales of Hoffmann, or Les Contes d'Hoffmann. This Jules Barbier opera was performed first in 1881. Ladies. Jose Sassan will present a great love song from Napoli, one that is sung by all of the great singers. Ladies and gentlemen, Rodolfo Falvos, Dici te cielo voglia. Jose.
Riuscite in cielo s'accompagna vostra, Caggio perduto e sonno e fantasia, che penso sempre che tutta vita mia in cielo esce dicere, ma non assagcio lì. Voglio bene assai, discite in cielo voi, come ma scordo mai, e la passione più forte la catena, che me tormenta l'anima e non me fa campare. Alla crema lucente caduta, discitemelo un po' qualche pensate. O stati e noce, voi sola me guardate, levamo cesta maschera, dissimo verità. Te voglio bene assai, dissi che sta catena come una sprezza mai, sono gentile, sospiro mio carnale, che vedo come l'anima che voglio per campare.
For the next number, Jenny McGinnis will be joined by soprano Ariana Rodriguez, also a jazz vocalist. This aspiring opera singer is a senior at George Mason University. For our program today, Jose chose the lilting Canzonetta sull'aria from Mozart's Le Nozze di Figaro. He chose this because of the beautiful harmonies of these two voices. The Countess, Jenny, and her maid, Susanna, sung by Ariana, conspire together to write a letter. They want to trick the Count. They want him to go into the garden after dark. Deception, disguises, and skullduggery are sure to come into play. Contessa, Susanna?
Spiri
the Harvard College Opera, where she also headed the group. While at the university, Stephanie was the soprano soloist for Harvard's annual Messiah Sing. She then transitioned into the role of opera producer. We are proud to announce that she has now joined the Opera Nova team. She is now our production coordinator. This afternoon, Stephanie will grace us with a beautiful yet funny aria. It is a lament by Letitia, the servant who has fallen in love. From Giancarlo Menotti's The Old Maid and the Thief, she sings, ladies and gentlemen, Stephanie Havens. obviously, to the Italian tenor Enrico Caruso. It tells of the pain and the longings of a man who knows he is at the end of his life. Dalla wrote this tribute song while visiting the seaside town of Sorrento. Oh, by the way, Sorrento is the Neapolitan pronunciation sung in the song. By chance, Dalla stayed in the very room in the hotel where Caruso had stayed shortly before his death, 65 years earlier in 1921. The aging hotel owners told Dalla a touching story of Caruso's passion for a young woman he was tutoring in singing during his stay there. It seems the tenor was much in love with his students' dancing eyes. Yes, Sorrento is a magical place. Dalla himself once said that he considered Sorrento to be the true corner of his soul. He was so moved by the story they told him that he wrote this bittersweet tune in that very room on that day. It is so poignant because we can just imagine the dying Caruso singing it while looking into the exquisite green eyes of a girl he cherishes. Jose will now sing for us Caruso.
E tira forte il vento su una vecchia terrazza davanti al golfo di Sorrento. Un uomo abbraccia una ragazza dopo che aveva pianto, poi si schiarisce la voce e ricomincia il canto. il suo canto. E voglia bene assai, ma tanto bene sai, è una catena ormai, che solo il sangue vinte bene sai, che voglia bene assai, ma tanto bene sai, è una catena ormai, che solo il sangue vinte bene sai, le bene sai.
The opera La Vallee by Alfredo Cantalini was first performed at La Scala in 1892. Best known is the Act 1 aria, E ben, ne andrò lontana. E ben, oh well then, ne andrò lontana, I shall go far away. It was a favorite of Maria Callas, for whom the threat of leaving the great love of her life, Onassis, must have felt as heartrending as any aria which ever passed her lips. Rarely performed in recent years, we are lucky today to have Jenny McGuinness here now to refresh our memories. Jenny.
Della mia campana
Porgy and Bess was first performed in New York City on September 30th, 1935. 81 years ago. It featured an entire cast of classically trained African American singers, which was a daring artistic choice at the time. Many of you might be aware that ever since it opened, singing roles in staged productions of the opera in the United States have been legally restricted to black vocalists only. It was a thoughtful gift, one born of great respect from George Gershwin to black artists in this country. Soprano Ariana Rodriguez rejoins us on stage for this classic tune. This flamboyant song is about a city in Spain. A city easy to fall in love with, Granada. It is very dramatic, upbeat, inspiring, sung by Pavarotti, Sinatra, Mario Lanza, Tommy Dorsey, Caterina Valente, and even Desi Arnaz. And now Jose.
grana entardece toros, el que conserva el embrujo de los ojos moros, de sueño rebelde y gitana cubierta de flores, y beso tu boca de grana, jugosa manzana, que me habla de amores. Granada, canola cantada en coplas preciosas, tengo otra cosa que darte, un ramo de rosas de suave fragancia que le dieran marco a la Virgen morena. Granada, tu tierra está llena de lindas mujeres, de sangre y de sol. Rosas de suave fragancia que le dieran marco a la Virgen morena. Granada, tu tierra está llena de lindas mujeres, de sangre, de sol.
Born in Arkansas in 1887, this young prodigy gave her first piano performance at the age of 4. She graduated from high school at the age of 14 as valedictorian, but at the same time she had become a published composer, an overachiever not unlike our heroine Treemonisha. At the behest of her mother, a piano teacher, Florence decided to pass for Mexican in order to be admitted to the New England Conservatory of Music. What a shame. But it worked. She graduated in 1906 at the age of 19 and eventually settled in Chicago. There, her award-winning Symphony in E minor was performed by the Chicago Symphony Orchestra. The work later won the coveted Wanamaker Prize in 1932. She was then 55. Artists never give up. In 1939, contralto Marian Anderson sang Price's arrangement of the spiritual "My Soul's Been Anchored in the Lord." This was, of course, at the famous Easter Sunday recital at the Lincoln Memorial. Attended by 75,000 souls anchored to the spot by the overwhelming beauty of that moment. Please welcome Elise Jenkins back to the stage.
till I reach that mountain top. My soul's been anchored in the Lord. Oh Lord, my soul's been anchored in the Lord. Oh Lord, my soul's been anchored in the Lord. In the Lord, my soul's been anchored in the Lord. In the Lord, my soul's been anchored in the Lord. God knows my soul's been anchored in the Lord.
In 1972, in a New York Times review of Scott Joplin's opera, critic Harold C. Schoenberg wrote, "In writing Treemonisha, Joplin set up the forces of ignorance and superstition against liberalism and education, represented by a young lady named Treemonisha." For our last number, we will present something from that opera. In black parlance, a drag is a dance. A real slow drag ends this exhilarating opera. Schoenberg thought it was an amazing finish. Quote, harmonically enchanting, full of the tensions of an entire race, rhythmically catching, it refuses to leave the mind. Talk about soul music, unquote. Ariana, Elise. And the chorus.
Salute your partner to the drag, drag. Stop and look backward to the drag. All of you stop. Look to your right and to the drag, drag, drag. To your left, that's the way. Marching onward, marching onward, marching to that lovely tune. Marching onward, happy as a bird in tune. Sliding onward, listen to that call. Hop and skip, now do the slow drag. Dance slowly, press slowly, while you hear the pretty rag. Dance slowly,
And now, ladies and gentlemen, you can see and feel what music and opera do for the soul. We need your enthusiasm, your encouragement, your devotion, your time, your energy, and your donations to help us continue to thrive in this wonderful project. But before we ask too much of you, we need your full-throated assistance to end the program. From the 1959 Rodgers and Hammerstein musical, The Sound of Music, this last piece encourages people to take every step toward attaining their dreams. Our singers will start us off. Please join in singing the final chorus of Climb Every Mountain.
Every day